Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm playing with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This is series 15 and I'm also playing with Christmas in June. And I haven't got much done in June because, well, I'm a teacher and June is busy from where I am. And so, yeah, but we are playing with Brandy Joe's sketch for this is day 25. And I'm going to make a companion page from this one that I made, probably 10 years ago. So I have these pictures of my oldest, and this was just before she sat on Santa's knee with her sister. And so I have two of those previous pages that I've made. I have these ones of just Matea. So I found some scraps of those that I'd had actually put aside to be able to do these ones eventually. But as I said, that was like 10 years ago. But I am so impressed. I have the green sparkly, this North Pole Express I did at the same time. That border piece was a piece of pattern paper that I used cut file from actually it would have been a cartridge at that time on my Cricut. And so I have enough of this to make a coordinating page still, which I'm pretty excited about. And I have a lot of stash. I think maybe for the month of July, I'm going to look through some of the pages that I've already done that need coordinating pages for and try and get some of that out of my stash because, yeah. So on Brandy Joe's sketch, she has two big banner pieces and I'm going to do a whole bunch of little banner pieces. So I'm going to take a little bit of that red polka dot and I'm going to put it on the top and the bottom to mimic the other page. I've got some of this green that's going in, that's a plaid, and it's from the same paper pack. I don't know what the paper pack is. I had this tiny little scrap of this red, and I thought it matched really nicely. I thought I'd use some of these Christmas sticker banners, but they're actually like tags to go on presents, but they're not going on it. I could not work it, but I tried. I had this piece of Santa that is on something else, and so I'm going to make banners out of this. And it's more of the green, and I'm just getting it set up on here, and I decided we would embrace the banners. I'm not the biggest banner person. I don't usually make banners. I don't know, have a hard time with banners, but today it was what was on the sketch and I embraced them. I thought for a second of using that mail card for Santa, but I like the North Pole Express more because it puts in some of that green, which is on the title on the other page. So, and then pulling out some of my Christmas stuff. So there's these sparkly bits that I'm going to use. So there's chevrons on the top of Brandy Joe's page. So I'm going to use these in place. I thought about doing both of the ornaments, but I have trees. So I'm going to use trees on the bottom because that is definitely a Santa thing. I thought it worked really well for the sitting on Santa's knee part of things. So, and that's the companion page for these ones. So just pulling out some bits and pieces of ephemera that I have way more Christmas stuff, but I was like, meh, let's just try and see what I like. I decided I need to get these photos down in that one pattern paper block, which is 4x4. So I just figured out where center was, used my T-square, and I'm just going to line it up and then use my T-square. And doing it in the center like that makes it really easy to get these straight and lined up, especially if you cut them straight, which I mostly did this time. So, and then getting that one in, and then this one should just go really nicely with the two of those, and just getting it lined up at the top. I think my plaid paper was just a tiny bit longer, so. And then gluing this piece down because I am definitely going to use it. And it looks like it kind of gets lost on the screen, but in person it definitely does not. And then I decided to put the silver on the bottom here with the red. Just because the background paper, it doesn't really look like it's white, but it is definitely white. It just has a lot of sparkle to it, so it's shining kind of funny in the video, but it is definitely white and shimmery. So, which is the same page as the other one, which I was super stoked that I had it. Of the things that you never know that you still have, this was one of the ones I was pleasantly surprised with. And so just kind of layering out where I think I might want these. I'm just going to build the banners from the bottom up. When I start to do this, I overlap a little more than I had previously planned, which is fine. I like it more that way, but then I have to do a little bit more filling in. So using my T-square to try and get this centered, it was a little bit harder because those chipboard trees are there, and then I get smarter and go from the top. And then this was stuck pretty good because of where I put the tape, and man, fiddle. But I get better at it here in a second. So I liked repeating a lot of the patterns on this. So I'm going to put the Santa Claus on here, and then get it lined up and on. Because this is a grid layout and with the banners, I thought it was important to get them lined up pretty good. Otherwise, I thought it would look a little, I don't know, lopsided, messy, awkward, one of those. So, but I like having a T-square. It's an awesome tool. If you don't have one, it is one of the tools I use the most often, because when I want something straight, I definitely want it straight. And man, I enjoy this tool. So now I realize, hey, I'm going to have some stuff left over. And so I decided I'm going to make a Santa Claus tag that's going to go on either end. And I like that. It fills it up. It repeats that pattern. And I'm pretty happy with that. Playing with the stickers again. I really wanted them to go on there. This nice ribbon is also on my other one, so I want to mimic it somewhere. And then there's this black one that says naughty, and so I am going to get a little piece of both of these on on this page, because it's on the other page and it ties those together. So I'm going to do them kind of more like a banner flag thing. And so the naughty is going to go at the bottom, and the nice is going to go at the top, about there. And that mimics where it is on the other page. I'm going to use a tiny attacher staple, and then I'm going to glue it down. And just so that it keeps it in that spot. But it also has a little bit of silver that kind of connects into the silver that I've put at the bottom with the tree, and just a little bit more on there. And then these green ones are going to go on, and I'm being careful not to have them all lined up on the edge, so that there is some movement on the side, I guess is the way to say that. And then this is mirrored for the bottom, so there's a straight edge and the curly bit on the one side, and then I flipped them on the bottom, and I did that on purpose. And getting the tag down, I didn't worry about a tag hole on this tag. It was just kind of the shape I wanted, and I wanted to be able to see that it was mostly Santa. And so now that nice is on. And then there's this other piece of ribbon that has a similar green to the ornaments on top, and I just wanted to tie that on in a little bit more. And it's got that bold red too, so just a little bit more on that. And I liked just that little bit more addition to this. I need different scissors to cut it because it did not want to cut very well, but yeah, it's okay. Looking at just a few other things, thinking what else I can put on here. So I do decide to put one more of each of these on to mimic those chevrons, just to bring it in just a little bit more. And I had them, so I figured why not. Looking at this sticker one more time and thinking, maybe I can sneak it in here, but I didn't like it. It didn't add anything to the page for me, so nope, I'm trying it. Maybe some other time. Look at this banner one more time. Not this time. And I'm like, one more thing. I'm going to add some splatters because Brandy Jo has some splatters. Hers is on black and has white splatters, so I'm on white, so I'm going to do black splatters because why not? So there we go. And clean that up, and this one is done. So there's that original page, and so just pointing out some of the different things. And then I decided, no, I don't want the clock. I'm going to put another one of these green pieces to tie the green across because I didn't have anything like that on this one. And then I'm going to put this white tree down here at the end of the nutty, and that one is now tied in a little bit more, and those are those two together. And then I will pick this one up and let you see it close up, and then there'll be some close-ups to follow as well. So make sure you check out Christy's Beautiful Life and see some of the other creatives that are playing along this month. And also check out Brandy Jo. I'll try and link them both below. And here are some close-ups. She is so cute. There's the page. Really like how this one turned out. If you're new to me, I would love to have you here a little more often. So if you'd subscribe, that would be great. Thanks so much for watching. I love having you here. Have yourself a great day.